Tired of the same old hot takes and sports cliches? Want a fresh perspective on the world of sports? Then tune into the Fade Route with DNZ, the podcast that's changing the game. Every Wednesday, DNZ bring you insightful analysis. I would argue that group would be better set in a West Coast offense. Hilarious banter.
See, people came here for a baseball game.
And a whole lot of fun. Coming at you from the AO Studios. Listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. The Fade Route with DNZ is not just a podcast, it's a lifestyle. Coming at you from the AO Studios. Order up the numbers game. It is time for us to order up. This week, we are continuing our numbers game by ordering up the greatest to ever wear number 1. So many to choose from, so little time. From 5 to 1, who are your greatest number 1s, D?
All right, so first up, this is a tough one for me. There's a lot of guys who rocked number 1 and rocked it well. First up for me is Amari Stoudemire, 6'10" power forward who is fast, could jump, he could shoot. He was part of the 7 Seconds or Less Suns. I was a big Stoudemire fan. Number 4 for me is Tracy McGrady, T-Mac, whether it was with Orlando, with the Toronto Raptors, or even with the Spurs. I really enjoyed him when he was with the Rockets. One of the most athletic and impressive basketball players I've ever seen. Even Kobe said it was a challenge to guard and defend him because of how talented he was. Number 3, I've got Warren Moon, Hall of Famer, 9-time Pro Bowler. He could spin it. I think he's one of the best passers in NFL history. Number 2, I've got Oscar Robertson, 1971 NBA champion, 12-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, 75th anniversary team. I think he could be arguably the best player to wear number 1, but my number 1 is going to be Cam Newton, despite everything that's happened since he retired. Yeah, I mean, I got to see Cam play live, and he's just so big, 6'5", 245 pounds. He a former MVP, he got his team to the Super Bowl, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Heisman Trophy winner. Most people don't know this. He won 2 national championships. He won one with Florida, and he won one with Auburn. Yeah, my number 1 is Cam Newton.
I am that's...
Yeah, no Ozzie Smith for me. Anthony Hardaway was a big runner-up for me. I was a big Anthony Hardaway fan. That was another guy, but yeah, man, yeah, Cam, he's just a specimen. I mean, it was so. I just remember watching him and he was Superman. I just couldn't believe what I was watching. I was so very impressed by his ability.
He was a dynamic player. He was an absolutely dynamic player.
Well, he's a jerk, but I mean,
he is a jerk with questionable fashion sense.
He could throw the ball, run. I mean, he was powerful.
Yes.
He took his share of shots.
And did not dive on the fumble.
College player.
Yeah.
Yep. Didn't dive on the fumble. Yep.
So
it's true. These are all true statements. But for me, super impressive.
That's why it's your list, man. Absolutely. Hey, that is fair. That's an absolutely fair list. I'm going to start my number 5, number 1. Eddie Jacquemin, former goalie, New York Rangers, 1970-71 Vezina in the Hall of Fame, 5-time All-Star, 290 career wins, 54 shutouts, 282 goals against average, and a .902 save percentage. Pretty good. Pretty good goalie. Starting the lineage of pretty good goalies for the New York Rangers. Number 4. I gotta go Italian goalkeeper Gigi Buffon. Gianluigi Buffon. How can you not like Gigi? Right? 5-time UEFA. He's on the 5-time UEFA Team of the Year. He's a member of those. He won the 2006 World Cup with Italy. He's a 12-time domestic league champion. He was a Serie A Footballer of the Year. He was voted the best men's goalkeeper. He was the goalkeeper of one of the best generations of Italian football. And he just had a great head of hair, as Italians are wont to do. So, Gigi Buffon is number 4 in my book. Number 3, I'm with you on Tracy McGrady. High schooler. Let's not forget that he was one of the successful high school kids. You had KG, you had Tracy McGrady, you had Kobe, that's the amount that you needed one more, but those 3 are clearly safely on the Mount Rushmore of high school players who made it in the NBA without going to college. Complete stud, 7-time All-Star, well-deserved Hall of Fame induction, T-Mac. Number 2, we agree again, Warren Moon. 291 career touchdowns, 9-time Pro Bowler in the Hall of Fame. Little low in the completion percentage, 58.4%. But hey, he's bombing it down the field, right? Like, this is what he was doing for the Houston Oilers. So, and for the Minnesota Vikings. So he had a rocket for an arm. 49,325 yards. Yeah, he was good. Warren Moon was very, very good. And then number 1. Yeah, he didn't hit a lot of home runs, but give me the wizard. Ozzie Smith. Dude was a friggin' magician. Hence the name The Wizard, right? That guy was amazing with the glove. Padres or Cardinals, didn't matter. Always with a smile. Doing the backflip on the AstroTurf. How did he still have knees? That's what I want to know. Like, how do you do the cartwheel into the backflip? It's like green concrete. And to be able to play like he did with the joy and the reckless abandon of it, it was fantastic. 15-time All-Star, multiple-time Gold Glover, stud. Like, come on. Like, there's nothing else to be said about Ozzie Smith. I was actually watching a training video from the Baseball Bunch. It came up on my Instagram, and I was watching him play wall ball, and he was explaining to the kids why he would play wall ball. It's like, yeah, like that. The reason why you play the wall ball is you get to try things out, and you're going to get funky hops. You're going to get to work on these things that you may not necessarily get to work on when you're taking fungos. And it makes so much sense. Like, listening to him talk about defense is like listening to Tony Gwynn talk about hit, or listening to Ted Williams talk about, there's a cerebral nature to it that you're like, huh, shit, that makes a lot of sense. Like, that's the level of thought and care that Ozzie Smith put into his defense. And while it was flashy, it was still grounded in fundamentals. Like, a lot of guys just want to be flashy, just to get on SportsCenter and be like, hey, look at me. Ozzie Smith, while he was very flashy, he was also a lot of substance. He wasn't all steak. He wasn't all sizzle, rather. There was steak in there. Those are our lists. What's yours? Who's your greatest number 1? Did we miss anybody? Hit us up. FadeRouteMail@gmail.com. Slide in our DMs on IG at FadeRoute Podcast. Drop us a line on X at FadeRouteDNZ and let us know who your greatest number 1 was. Time for us to run the Go Route. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you liked what you heard and you want to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Leave us a review, rate us 5 stars, turn on subscription notifications, and share on social media. Tell your friends and spread the word.